Wait, did we tell the story yet?
What?
About our driver, our Uber driver in Tampa?
No, this guy is.
Oh my God, we had an Alex driver in Tampa. We get into the Uber, and
Jacksonville.
Sorry, Jacksonville. Yeah. We get into that's right, Jacksonville. Yeah, we get into the Uber, and
This is unreal.
and like I'm feeling a little like I don't know if I'm like friendly or antagonistic. I haven't decided yet, but I'm like, "What's up, man? How you doing?" Just trying to like figure out Jacksonville, get the feel of the vibe, whatever like that. And he's like, "What's up, man?" And I'm like, "How's everything going out here?" He's like, "It's good." Where are you guys coming from? I go, "Oh, New York." He goes, "That's a shame." I go, "What?" Yeah. I go, "What?" And I just start to smile. He goes, "Yeah, liberal city, ruined, crime everywhere, drug addicts, people just murdering everything." And I'm like, "Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a liberal city. Like, we always got Republican mayors, and, that's just what it is. We're just cool with gay people." And he goes, "Yeah, it's weird anyway. But still, crime, drug addicts, shootings everywhere." I'm like, "Well, what's your mayor?" He goes, "Well, she's a Democrat, but still, she hasn't ruined everything yet. The other guy was one of these Gavin Newsom types. Can't even fucking trust him." Right? We're like, okay, this is going to be fun. And I go, "Hey, aren't there like shootings and drugs and shit all over here?" He goes, "Yeah, not downtown." I'm like, "Yeah, but there's shootings everywhere in this place." Well, he's probably got some liberal ass city. That's where that's happening." He goes, "Yeah, it's not happening right here." And I go, "Yeah, there's still shootings everywhere in Jacksonville. That's what everybody talks about." He goes, "It's not happening here." And I'm like, "Well, where's it happening?" He goes, "Are doing it."
Wow.
Just drops it.
Full
Hard R.
hard R. Full hard R.
Wow.
Mark and I just go, "Wow!"
Dude,
Fucking
Ric
Ric
Flair.
Flair is in the car, dude. It is on and popping. This guy's frazzled. I look at the ETA on the Uber app. 15 more minutes. Didn't drop it like a minute, and then we get off. We're on the highway in traffic, and he dropped a hard ER
That's
with
probably what
15
he's
minutes
used to
left.
saying it, on the highway in
Oh,
traffic.
it gets better. This guy's on the ropes. He's frazzled, right? Mark, everything calms down. Mark hits him with one just haymaker. He goes, all right, let's just calm things down here. Like, where's the gay neighborhood at? And he goes, "Oh, the gay neighbor's over in Suffolk." And Mark goes, "How do you know that?"
Because I'm a driver.
"I'm a taxi driver. It's my job. I gotta know these things." Bro, we had this guy on edge for 15 more minutes, dude.
Oh my God.
It was
Unbelievable.
unreal. It was unreal. Schulz starts asking about his personal life. And he starts getting in there. He's like,
Oh, I can't
yeah.
imagine things are good.
He's like, my third wife, and we were actually going on a trip soon. We're like, "Oh, what happened to the second wife?" And he's like, "She was a whore." We're like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got deployed. She started banging all the neighbors, whore." And then we were like,
I go,
"Whoa."
"All of them?" He goes, "Well, one that I knew of. Probably all of them. Whore."
And then he starts talking about the first wife. And he goes, and my first wife, actually, never mind.
Yeah.
And then Schulz goes, "Oh, no, tell me.
No, I go, "You already said the N-word. You might as well tell us what happened with your first one."
And he turns around and goes, "Hey, mind your own business, jackass."
Yeah. Bro, it was the craziest.
Now we're just
thing.
fighting the guy.
Yeah.
We're just in a dispute.
Like, N-word dropped him down to 3 stars, and then he's slowly creeping back up. Like, he's really making it. Yep.
He fought back for sure.
He goes,
my God.
I divorced her because she was crazy, mobbed up, And then she sent a private investigator to check me out and like see what I was doing. He was just tagging me all over the place. I was like, "Did you ever think anything was going to happen to you?" Or whatever. It was like, she's like, "Nah, I think I was okay." But I did move to Florida.
Wow.
It's unreal.
Anyway, so that was what you
And then picks up
From where? Mississippi?
No, I was up in like, where was it? Philly or something like
Philly, and then gets on the phone, starts speaking perfect Spanish.
that. Oh yeah, he's a Cuban
Like,
the
what
whole
the
time.
hell?
We thought he was like this white hillbilly guy, but he's a Cuban the whole time. So we gave him a little slide on the N-word, but maybe we shouldn't. What is your
What
thinking
should
on
he
that?
have done, dude?
Yeah, what complexion? Like,
He looked
They thought he was white.
he looked whiter, but sometimes when you're that racist sounding, you kind of seem it. You know how like there's some white guys like that have the Sean King effect where like when they sound blacker, you're like, "Oh, maybe he is mixed." He was Sean King, but hillbilly.
gotcha.
Like Sean King's brother.
Yeah. So, nah, he can't say it.
He can't say it. Okay, got it. Okay, fair enough.
But he looked like every single like Facebook profile picture, like the dude in the car, hat,
glasses.
glasses. Like, have you seen this? Like every like Republican dude on the internet.
Oh, dude.
It's the same guy.
Red hat? Or
No.
It'll just be like just a hat, like maybe like a Punisher hat. You know what I mean? With, like the skull thing.
Yeah.
And then glasses, just sitting
Sunglasses
in a
or-
car. Yeah.
yeah.
Fast sunglasses, Oakleys. Just sitting in a car, and it's like every guy has the same exact one. And
Bro,
this dude
bro,
was
he
that.
would
American
say,
shirt on his
dude,
graphic tee
it
or
was
some
like,
shit like that. Yeah.
it was like, it was just like walking on thin ice. The whole thing, no. It was like, once you know he can go anywhere, you're like just not sure how it's going to go. I remember one time he goes, "Wait, you guys tour all over the place?" We're like, "Yeah, we're going to Abu Dhabi in like a month."
Uh-oh.
And he goes, "Abu Dhabi, I've been there twice. Once like 30 years ago, and then once like 5 years ago." Amazing what they've done with that.
You think you know a guy. He's like, amazing food.
It was the most entertaining fucking thing about it. You're like him, Alan, that you're really racist towards black.
Yeah, you're a racist
Yeah,
guy.
you're a really racist guy.
Why
You
are
think
you
they
so
all have machine guns. You do think that about black people. You do. And it's really messed up.
I was talking about the military. So now, NBA playoffs.
But yeah, no. Okay, we said that to say this. It was Michael Chandler was the guy who was,
Why is everyone going for Michael Chandler, dude?
because he has 2 adopted black children.
Monster.
And
Respect.
what'd you say?
Monster.
How dare he? How dare
What
he?
an asshole.
Yeah, but what an asshole to take these kids
Oh, what a dickhead.
out of the
Yeah.
foster system
Oh, how
and
dare
raise
you.
them
How dare you?
as if they were his own,
How dare you?
with love and affection.
Ah, piece
Evil.
of shit, dude.
But I think the thing that he said was he's not raising them as black kids, he's just raising them as children. I think that's exactly. And I think that black people online were like, you don't have a choice but to raise them as black kids. But what if he said this? What if he said the opposite? What if he was like,
Yeah.
I'm not raising them as children. I'm raising them as black kids.
Yeah.
That would sound wild.
I got these motherfuckers doing hopscotch,
Double Dutch.
double dutch. We got them doing all the things.
These are my little piglets.
Yeah. Piglets.
What?
Piglets.
What? Why can't you say piglets?
Piglets.
Why can't you say piglets?
Jacksonville almost came
Piglets. If you went back 2 letters in the alphabet, it would have been a very
I'm a
different
cab
situation.
driver. I have to say that. What?
Can I
Come
say
on.
something very real? I saw Al calculate whether or not he should snuff it. I saw it. I saw the.
My
I
LeBron
saw-
almost came
Now you get
Yeah,
quality.
yep.
Because sometimes these white bitches with long hair on your nerve.
But yeah, all the comments are like, society's gonna raise them as black kids, so you have to teach them of the culture.
Which might be true,
Nah,
but he don't.
yeah.
He don't know that. He's a white dude who grew up a white dude. He doesn't understand these things, and he'll learn. Why are you yelling at him?
I also think there's part of him that's like, he's like, I don't want to force anything on them. I want them to exist in the world as who they are, right? And I totally understand black people that are like, yo, it's some wild shit they're gonna go through, and maybe you should let them know before, so when it happens to them, they're not shocked and it doesn't break their heart that the world can be, treat them a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So I understand that perspective as well. That being said, Chandler can't be like, I'm raising a black, because then black Twitter is going to be like, the fuck you know about raising
what do you know
kids
about
black?
culture vulture? Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
He can't.
He
do
can't
it.
win.
He can't win.
Yeah.
But in this is a net positive. You're taking 2 kids out of the foster system.
Right?
This is fucking awesome.
He's a great
100%
dude.
out of-
I, on the other hand, will have white children, and I will raise them black. So it'll be a wash.
How's that different than how you grew up?
I'm gonna raise my kids black as hell, dude.
How? How so?
I'm gonna teach them how to rap. They're gonna play basketball.
That's white.
All black people just rap. That's it.
That's
the
white.
best
Basketball. That's European.
Oh fuck, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yo.
They're gonna sell bags on Canal Street. That's what I'm gonna make my kids do. That. That'll be fun.
Oh, like black.
Yeah, we're going all the way. Dude.
Whoa.
Jamaican.
Mother,
Really?
My kids are gonna be hustling.
No, that's
dude.
Africa.
Or
bro.
Nigeria.
My kids will be hustling, bro. They'll
Yo.
be making money off rip.
Let me tell you something about Africans. Africans don't have the same fear of police that American blacks got. What?
We're talking about Canal Street. with
Son,
that
these Africans ain't watched not one George Floyd video. These Africans think they American and just white about it. Like, they are cursing at the cops. They're on the street selling weed, fake bags, fake sneakers out in public.
Bruh.
They turn this one corner into like little Senegal.
Yeah.
And the cops come and try to move the shit, and they're like, fuck out of here. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So now the cops are policing it a little bit more. So now they all carry it in bags. So it's like they can just like run.
Yeah,
and go.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw the other day, I was coming out my studio.
Explain a little bit what we're talking about, though, for
Okay.
people that haven't been to Canal,
So,
New York.
In Canal, a lot of the guys, they happen to be African, but they're also Asian as well. Motherfuckers. So they used to put like just a blanket on the ground. We'll have a bunch of counterfeit shit.
Watch your
Oops,
mic.
sorry. They would have a bunch of counterfeit shit all on the blankets. But then police would come and they couldn't pick the shit up, and so they would lose all their stuff.
Yeah.
So now they keep everything in bags, or they keep it like away in some place, and they'll have to take you around the corner to sell you some shit. So when the police come, they all just run with their bags, and it was a frenzy when I walked out the studio. It was like 20 guys just running, and the cops just trying to decide which one to go after.
Hoofing in
So-
sandals.
Yeah.
So the guy who was the most selfish, who had the most amount of bags, he got caught because he
Oh
couldn't.
wow, it's a good lesson. Actually.
And they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They are breaking the law, cursing at the cops.
Yeah.
Only white people I've ever seen doing that. White people, the only people I've ever seen do something illegal, get arrested for it, and be angry at the cops for doing their job.
How
How dare you?
But they're so ballsy. The moment they arrested that guy, took him off, went right back to stealing. They don't
They don't care.
Which we had a racist Uber driver, right?
Yeah.
This guy said the N-word. Not the most racist Uber I've ever been in.
Talk to me.
The most racist Uber driver I ever had, this will be controversial, was like a Nigerian dude.
Okay.
Just immigrated.
No.
And I was like, yeah, man, so how's Nigeria? Like, how do you feel being in America? Da-da-da. What do you, I think this is like Trump was president. I was like, what do you think of Trump? Da-da-da. And he was like, oh, man, black people in America, don't get me started.
Yeah.
The full Nigerian guy, thick Nigerian accent, just talking crazy shit. I was like, what is going on?
Really?
Yeah, he's like this rap music saying the N-word. Da-da-da. He's just dropping it hard R again. I was like, dude, are
As
you
much as
allowed?
Mark told this story just to make himself not the most racist person in the world, it's true. Nigerians really don't like.
See why they sold y'all? I don't think we talk about that enough. We bought them. We ain't selling. You know what I mean? It's different. We bought. We wasn't selling.
Yeah.
Like when you go by Chinatown.
Y'all made us work, all right?
Say what? Listen.
All right, so
That's a good point.
That's a good point. That's a good That's a good point.
I made it seem like they were upset at the purchase. If we bought it and then you got to do whatever you want, you'd be happy.
Yeah.
You got the fuck away from them assholes over there. Yeah, you're right. It was really the work that was the issue.
Yeah.
God damn, you blew my mind right now.
Damn.
You really,
Travel wasn't the best either. I don't know if you know that.
now you're right, but again, that's on them. They was not providing good travel, or the Brits, or whoever was the middleman. Was it the?
No, don't say it. Don't do that.
No, we can't say it. We can't say it.
Bro.